Welcome to Frontline USAX. What if one day you wake up and realize that the job you once depended on no longer exists, not because the company closed, not because of an economic crisis, but because a machine has taken your place faster, more efficient, and without rest? This is not a distant future anymore. This is a reality that is slow unfolding as the artificial intelligence continues to advance in a way that are reshaping the global workforce. For decades, technology has been changing how people work from simple machine to complex computer system. Every step has improved efficiency and productivity, but it also reduced the need for a human labor in certain areas. What makes in moment different and is a speed and a scale at which artificial intelligence is evolving is no longer limited to repetitive tasks, but is now capable of performing complex thinking, analyzing data, making decision, and every creating content. In 2020, in 2030, the idea of the last human job is becoming a serious topic of a discussion because artificial intelligence is expanding into industries that were once considered safe, and automation from a customer service to healthcare, from transportation to creative work, machine are becoming capable of performing tasks that require intelligence, adaptability, and precision. Imagine walking into a store where there are no human employees. Everything from inventory to customer assistance is managed by intelligent system. Imagine hospital where AI system assist of even perform certain medical procedures with high accuracy. Imagine office where report strategies and decisions are generated by algorithm in second. This transformation is driven by the adaptability to a AI to process large amount of information quickly, learn from a pattern, and improve over time. Unlike human machine do not get tired, do not need breaks, and can operate continuously, making them highly attractive for businesses looking to increase efficiency and reduce cost. This could change everything you know about the future of the work because it challenges the traditional idea that employment is a stable and a long-term aspect of life. It raises the question of what happens when machine can do most jobs better, faster, and cheaper than humans. At the same time, it is important to understand that this shift does not mean that all humans roles will disappear completely, but it does suggest that many roles will change and some may no longer exist in their current from new types of jobs may emerge focused on managing, guiding, and the work alongside intelligent system. There is also growing a discussion about the skills that will be needed. It is new environment, creativity, emotional intelligence, critical thinking, and adaptability are often seen as areas where humans may continue to have an advantage. However, even these areas are being explored by AI systems that are becoming increasingly capable. The impact of this shift is not just economic but also social. Work has always been more than just a way to earn income. It provides a structure, purpose, and identity for many people. If traditional jobs become less available, society will need to find a new way and define a purpose and support individuals. One possible response to this challenge is the idea of universal basic support system where individuals receive a form of income resource regardless of employment status. This concept is being discussed in a various part of the world and a way that addresses the potential imbalance created by automation. Other important factor is how quickly the transition occurs. If changes happen gradually, people and a system may have time and adapt. If the shift and the rapid, it could create a significant disruption leading to uncertainty and inequality. There are also ethical considerations about how AI is developed and used, ensuring the technology benefits society as a whole rather than creating large gaps between those who control it and those are affected by its key challenging. In addition, the relationship between a human and a machine is evolving. Instead of a viewing AI is only a replacement, it can also be seen as a tool that enhance human capabilities, allowing people to achieve more with and the sport and the intelligence system. The respective focuses on collaboration rather than the competition. However, the concern remains about the possibility of reaching a point where machines become so capable that the need of the human involvement becomes minimal. And in many areas, this is where the idea of the last human jobs become more than just a question. It becomes a scenario that requires careful planning and a consideration. As you think about your own future consideration, how technology is already influencing daily life from the automated system and the intelligent assistants, the presence of AI is growing and its role of expanding. The key question is not just whether AI will replace jobs, but how society will adapt to these changes and what new opportunity may arise from the education system, training program, and the policies will play a critical role in preparing individual for a future where flexibility and a continuous learning are essential. There is also the human element to consider. The ability to connect, to understand, and empathize with others remains the fundamental part of the human experience. And while a machine can simulate certain aspects, they may not fully replicate the depth of human interaction. The future may involve a balance where a human focuses on areas that requires personal connection, creativity, and a complex judgment, while machines handle tasks that require speed, accuracy, and a large-scale processing. In this evolving disparate landscape, the definition work itself may change, moving beyond the traditional roles into a new forms of the contribution that are not yet fully defined. As a critical, as in artificial intelligence continues to develop, the possibilities expand, are creating a both opportunities and a challenge that will shape the future in way there are still unfolding. And if one day you find yourself in a world where machines handle most tasks and a continuous will not just be what jobs remains but what roles humans choose to play in a future where intelligence is no longer limited to the human mind, because the story of work is not just about it is not just about a task and a productivity. It is about purpose, identity, and the choice that define how we live. And as the world move towards 2030, the answer of whether AI will replace every worker may not be a simple yes or no, but a complex transformation that changes everything about how we understand work and what it means to be human. I hope you like my video. Please comment it, share it, and subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you USA, thank you America, thank you audience, thank you so much. Love you all.